Hey guys, it's Eden, and today I did a video on this look I'm wearing right now. This is my long-lasting makeup look. I would recommend this for if you're going to work or if you're going to be outside for a long period of time, or just anytime you're not able to touch up your makeup throughout the day and you really want it to last. These are products that I trust to work on me. They don't break up or do anything crazy throughout the day, and they just last a really long time on the skin and look really good. And these are the techniques that I use to keep my makeup on all day. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and I hope it helps you out. And I want to let you know that all the products I use are going to be down in the description box below if you'd like to check that out as well. So thank you so much for watching, and if you guys do want to see more videos from me, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and let's just get into the video. Okay, so starting off this look, I did clean my face, I moisturized, and then I used a primer. Now, I don't always use a primer because my skin's more normal. It doesn't get really oily, so I don't feel like I need to every day. But when I'm wanting to do makeup that's going to last a really long time, I will use a primer. And I'm not extremely loyal to like one because, like I said, I'm just not super into them. So I got this one in my Ipsy bag, and I'm trying it out. I think it works pretty good. Mainly, I feel like when you want a long-lasting primer, I would use one that has glycerin in it, which this one, glycerin, is the second ingredient, which is supposed to help your makeup stick to it better. So that is why I chose this primer today. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. This foundation just really lasts a long time on me. I mean, I've worn it for 11 hours at a time before, and it looked really good. Now that I have my foundation on all nice and even, I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I love this concealer. It's nice and brightening, makes you look nice and awake, and it lasts a long time under the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and put this under my eyes and down the center of my face just to highlight and balance everything out. If you want your makeup to last a long time, I really do think it's key to not put too much on. So this might look like a lot, but it really is just a thin layer. So now I'm going to blend that in with my beauty blender. And now that I have my concealer on, I feel like this is seriously one of the most important things is setting it with a loose translucent powder. I've been loving this one recently. It really is just a nice powder that makes your skin look really smooth and sets your makeup very well. Just a loose powder. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to bake my under eyes, which I always do, because no matter what, if I don't bake, my under eyes will crease, and ever since I've been doing this, they never crease. So I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to smooth out my under eyes, make sure I have no creases, and then I'm going to pack on the powder. The other day I wore this foundation and powdered it like this, and seriously, I wore it for like 11 hours, and when I got home, my under eyes still hadn't creased. So now I'm going to take that same powder and my e.l.f. small tapered brush, and I'm gonna put that on all the other areas that I put concealer. Even if you're not oily like me, I have pretty normal skin, but by the end of the day I will have a little bit of shine, and those are the areas that your makeup will normally not last. Now that I have all that set, I'm gonna go in with this brush here. This is just a flat top brush, and this I'm going to use to put powder on the rest of my face. Now, since this brush is flat, it's going to help me really direct the product in one area of my face. So I'm going to go ahead in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I'm going to put this on the rest of my face to set. because setting your face is literally key to making your makeup last. So I'm just going to load that brush up and just pat the powder in. So using the Maybelline Fit Me for normal to dry skin. They have one for oily skin, so definitely get the one that correlates with your skin type. I'm just going to really push that powder in. I'm just going to set everything in place nicely. Alrighty, and now while that powder is still under my eyes, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to use my Loreal Brow Stylist Definer, my favorite brow pencil. It's amazing, and it's in the shade Dark Brunette. I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows like I normally do. Once my brows are all filled in, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Medium to Dark and just set those in place so my eyebrow hairs don't move around during the day. Alrighty, so now that my brows are done and set in place, I'm going to take my e.l.f. small taper brush and just a tiny bit of my face powder and brush off all that powder I had sitting under there. Alright, so now that my base is all set and ready to go, I'm going to do a super easy, simple eye look. This is something that I would do if I was going to work because it's just something quick and easy. It makes you look nice and awake and put together, but you didn't spend a whole lot of time on it, you know, nothing too extravagant. Because I personally never had time in the morning to do a whole bunch of makeup. So I'm just taking my bronzer. I'm using the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, my favorite bronzer ever. This is in the medium to dark shade. And I'm just taking my crease brush, swirling it around, and just putting this in the crease. I love putting bronzer in my crease when I'm doing just a simple look. And now that I have my eyeshadow all done, I'm going to curl my lashes and I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm going to use a waterproof mascara, my Kiko Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara, and I feel like a waterproof mascara is really important, especially if you're not wanting to worry about it like smudging all day, because I have a problem with mine smudging under my eyes. So I always just like to use a waterproof one if I'm going to work, just to be safe. Alrighty, so now that I've put my mascara on my top and bottom lashes, I'm going to go in with that same bronzer I used on my eyes, and it's just a beautiful natural shade for every day. That's why it's one of my favorite bronzers. It's a go-to that I know I'm going to love how it turns out. And also it does last on my face. I've worn this all day long, and when I got home my bronzer still looked the same. So that is why I just trust this product. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. complexion brush and I'm going to put that in all the areas I normally bronze. Now I know bronzer isn't like a necessity for everyone, but it is something that I love to put on. So I'm going to just bronze up my face, not super crazy or anything, but just a little color. Now that I've done my bronzer, I just feel like that really just made everything so much better. I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush. This is Apricot in the Middle by Wet n Wild, and it's just beautiful. And I love this because it gives your cheeks a little bit of a glow and also a little bit of rosiness. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Japanesque brush, take a little bit of that, and these are extremely pigmented blushes. Like I barely tapped in there and a lot came out. So you have to be careful, but I'm just going to dust that up here. Alrighty, so now I have my blush on. It gave my cheeks a little bit of glow. Now this part is totally optional, but some people do like to highlight on like an everyday basis, and I do when I'm using this Essence Pure Nude highlighter. It's in the shade Be My Highlight. The packaging looks like this. In my opinion, it's the perfect highlight for every day. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques setting brush and just the tiniest bit on the tops of the cheekbones. That blush did add a little bit of glow, so you don't have to do this, but I like to highlight. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of this because I don't think it's too much and it just adds a beautiful glow. I wouldn't wear like a super metallic highlight every day, but this is one that I feel like is just perfect for every day. going to take a little bit of a smaller brush, and I'm actually going to put that under my brow bone. And I'm also going to take that highlighter above my eyebrow here, down my nose, and on my cupid's bow. I feel like highlighter and bronzer are just a necessity for me. It makes you look alive and awake and fresh, and I just love it. And plus, because doing a long-lasting look, I do use a lot more powder than I normally use, which make me look matte, which I do like looking matte, but I want glow in certain places, so that's why I just love this highlighter, because it almost looks like you didn't, like it could possibly be a natural glow, so that's why I love that. So now the last and final step is lips. Now I just got this lipstick the other day and I absolutely love it. I've never tried one of these before, the Wet n Wild lipstick. It's in the shade Bare It All, and it's a gorgeous everyday color. Now this is a matte lipstick, so that's why I'm recommending this one. I haven't worn it for long periods of time or anything, but I know I do have better luck with my lipstick lasting when I use a matte one. Now I love liquid lipsticks. Those last so much longer, but they make my lips so dry, and I personally have really dry lips as it is, so I find when I use a lipstick like this that's matte, it still lasts a long time, but my lips don't get so dry and cracky, so that is why I'm going to use a lipstick like this today for like a work look. But yes, I love this color. This is just my kind of color. It's just a beautiful peachy brownish nude, which is my favorite. I feel like this could go with any outfit, any makeup look, whether you like to do something a little more intense on your eyes on a daily basis or whatever you like to do. I feel like this lip could just go with any look. It's not too light, not too dark. I love this color. But I do want to recommend a couple other lippies that I do love for an everyday basis. As it is this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. These last a really long time on my lips. They don't dry them out. I've eaten with these and they still lasted on there. So, I mean, it's not the most longest lasting lipstick you're ever going to find, but I love it and it doesn't dry my lips out. Now also, I love the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lips. They are just, they have so many beautiful colors in the satin lip, and they last a long time, not as long as a matte liquid lipstick. They are like a liquid lipstick like this. This shade is gorgeous. This is one of my favorites, Magic Wand. They dry down to pretty much matte. They do transfer a little bit, but they last a long time on the lips and they don't dry your lips out nearly as much as a liquid lipstick. So that is Magic Wand. So yeah, those are my favorite lippies I love to wear on a daily basis that do last a long time on my lips and don't dry them out. So this is the final look. This is what I would wear to work or anytime I know I'm gonna like be outside for a long time and I'm not gonna be able to touch up my makeup. All I would bring with me would be my lipstick, and then I would bring my face powder just in case I did get a little bit shiny, because most face powders come with one of these little puffs that I honestly never use, but if I'm in a pinch and out in public, it is good to have it because you could just dab it on anywhere you got a little bit oily. Then you would be good to go and you only have two things with you to keep your makeup looking fresh. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you and you learned something new. So thank you so much for watching, and I just did want to hop on here quickly one more time and say I forgot to show a really important step in this video, and that is setting spray. I like to use the e.l.f. Mist and Set. Works good and just kind of makes the powdery look go away, and it really does help prolong your makeup. So I wanted to make sure that I did recommend a setting spray because that is so important. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.